Well, it's a proven fact that the sooner you can introduce your children to water, the less likely they will have a fear of going into the pool as they get older. A method introducing newborns to water, which is very popular in Asia, has made its way to the States and here in the tri-state. It's called the Otteroo, and my little friend Delaney and I show you how it works. Well, it's June, and that means pool season, and there's always that question, how young is too young to get in the water? Well, we've got a device here. I want to bring in Julie Forbes this morning. This is called the Otteroo, and this is something, if you're in Asia, you've probably seen a lot of this around. So this is like a neck flotation?
Yeah, it's an infant flotation device, and you can use it as early as 8 weeks, as long as the baby is 9 pounds.
Now, let's take a look here, because we got little Delaney in here, and she is doing very, very well here. When it comes to, it's not a safety device, but when it comes to getting kids familiar with water, this is key because, if you don't get in early, you can have that fear of water right through your entire life.
That's right, and for most babies, this is a fun toy. It gets them comfortable in the water. They can enjoy water play, and also for babies with children with disabilities, this is a life-changing device that allows them to build strength in the water.
Let's talk a little bit about that disability aspect of it. I imagine babies too that don't like to be touched. Might have anxiety issues. Little folks. This really helps them to enjoy the water without having mom or dad right on top of them.
Well, that's the thing, is that this is the only chance that they have for mobility. Parents say they have to pick their child up and carry them everywhere, but when they're in the water, they have freedom. Yeah. And the buoyancy of the water helps them move and strengthens those muscles. Easy for me to say.
Yes, easy for you to say. But as you look at little Delaney here, I mean, she really is enjoying it with the bobbing, the back and forth, and she's getting that strength in her legs as well. What does this do then when you introduce, later in life to swim lessons and you get more into the traditional, the use of the kickboard and whatnot? I imagine it erases the fear of water.
Right, they're already comfortable in the water, and also now that they have mobility as early as 8 weeks of age, we're doing several studies with universities across the country to see what kind of impact, this earlier mobility has on not only cognitive development, motor development, social development.
Now the owner, the designer of this, about 5 years ago discovered it with the Otteroo. Are we seeing this become more and more popular here in the States?
We are the Kleenex of infant flotation devices.
Yeah. Very good. I like that. The Windex of it.
Exactly.
All right, there you go. You call it. Well, Delaney seems to love it. You like it, Delaney? Yeah, she's smiling. She's having a great time.
Plus, baby smiles say it all. Right?
And it gives mom and dad a little peace of mind, too, where, of course, they're watching and they're right there with them, but it gives them a chance to have that interaction in the pool with them.
Right. Who hasn't held a wiggly infant, and it's such an uncomfortable, awkward hold. Mm-hmm. And so with this, it gives the parent their freedom, but also, of course, we want to remind parents that when you're around any body of water, you always want to make sure that the baby's within arm's distance.
Did you make an adult one?
Not yet.
I could use one.
You could try it on.
Very good. I'll try it on here. We'll try it on the next time around. Again, I tell you what, it's taking the nation by storm. There you go. If you got a little infant, this could be the thing for you this summer to get them really introduced to the water. We'll go back inside of you. Just a reminder, the Otteroo itself is certified and regulated, so make sure you watch for any sort of knockoffs or whatnot out there. But yeah, good stuff. 27 after 9.